Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Arsenal having chance to wreck Tottenham transfer plan, but they may be reluctant to make bid. And then we're going to look at Arsenal handed James Maddison transfer boost after major Leicester City decision. So the first transfer headline states that Arsenal have chance to wreck Tottenham transfer plan, but they may be reluctant to make bid. So the reports are stating that Arsenal could look at Tottenham target Sam Johnstone as a potential signing. A product of Manchester United's academy, Sam Johnstone has impressed for the West Midlands club since joining in 2018. According to The Athletic, West Ham have already had a bid rejected by the Baggies who looked to Johnstone as a potential successor to number 1 Lucas Fabianski. They also claimed that their offer was rejected on Wednesday as it fell considerably below the valuation of £10 million. With the Hammers now looking at Alphonse Areola as an alternative, this could give other sides a chance to work their way in. Both North London clubs will be looking to steal Johnstone's signature, who could be a valued addition to both clubs. Producing memorable saves against Liverpool, Manchester City and former club Manchester United to secure draws against all three English giants, he certainly proved he can perform under pressure at the top level. Also are understood to be looking at Sheffield United's Aaron Ramsdale as another top target to challenge Bernd Leno next season. However, if they move for Sam Johnstone, who becomes a free agent next summer, they could scupper Spurs' plans and anger their main rivals. Gunners boss Mikel Arteta will want to bring in some talent this window, and if that talent is also wanted by Spurs, then he will surely see that as a bonus. Yet the Spaniard may not want to make a bid yet, with it unclear what is happening with Bernd Leno, and Sam Johnstone will surely see himself as a number 1 rather than as a contender for the Globes if the German sticks around. So it looks like Arsenal have chance to wreck Tottenham transfer plan, but they may be reluctant to make bid. And the goalkeeping situation is something that Mikel Arteta will need to address in the summer transfer window, as they pretty much had two of the best goalkeepers in the season before, when we both had Bernd Leno and Emiliano Martinez, and we had the goalkeeping department sorted for a very long time, but then also made the move to sell Emiliano Martinez to Aston Villa, and Emiliano Martinez has still impressed as the number 1 goalkeeper for Aston Villa, and then he got onto the team sheet of Argentina and helped them win the Copa America, and the first time in a very long time as Messi lifted the trophy. And Emiliano Martinez is someone that Mikel Arteta will be really upset about getting rid of, because he's someone that is a homegrown player, and that is something that Mikel Arteta is looking for in the players that he's going to be signing in the summer transfer window as a suitable number 1 or number 2 to Bernd Leno, depending on Bernd Leno's situation. And Sam Johnstone is someone that fits the culture of being a homegrown player, so he could play as a number 2, but he's someone that also wants first team minutes as well, as he looks to try and break into the England squad moving into the World Cup 2022, which will take place at Qatar. So Sam Johnstone may move to a club where he gets first team football, but he might also make the move to Arsenal if Bernd Leno leaves the club. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Arsenal handed James Maddison transfer boost after major late Leicester City decision. So the reports are stating that the Gunners have been linked with the move for the Leicester midfielder throughout the summer and could be handed encouragement with the Foxes' willingness to do major summer business. Also could potentially have been handed a major boost in the pursuit of Leicester City midfielder James Maddison. The Gunners have been strongly linked with the sweep for the England international summer amid Mikel Arteta's search for a creative midfielder to add to his squad following his departure of lonely Martin Ødegaard. It is understood that the Spaniard is a huge admirer of James Maddison, but thus far a move has failed to come to fruition, with the Foxes' asking price proving a huge hurdle for Arsenal at the current time, especially without European football. Nevertheless, the Gunners could have been handed considerable encouragement with Leicester's decision to hold on to Yuri Tielemans. According to the Telegraph, the Foxes are set to reopen contract talks with the Belgian after the King Power Stadium, amid previously reported interest from Liverpool. With the former Anderlecht and AS Monaco man tied down in the East Midlands, this would potentially kill any talk of a summer move. In previous seasons, the Foxes have been shrewd in their transfer business in selling a key player each summer after they lifted the Premier League crown in 2016. Major sales have included the likes of N'Golo Kante, Riyad Mahrez, Harry Maguire and most recently Ben Chilwell. That trend looks set to continue with both Yuri Tielemans and James Maddison linked with moves away. Now, with the Belgian out of the picture in relation to a potential departure, it is also target James Maddison who now appears to be the most likely to leave the club this summer. The 24-year-old who netted 11 goals in all competitions last term still has 3 years left to run on his current deal at the King Power Stadium, having committed to a new contract just last summer. He previously expressed his delight at remaining with Leicester City. Talking after penning his new 4-year deal, James Maddison said, "I'm so happy to sign a new contract for this football club. It's an incredibly exciting time to be a Leicester City player with so many positive things happening on and off the pitch and I'm delighted to be part of that." So it looks like also handed James Maddison transfer boost after major Leicester City transfer decision, and this is pretty much regarding two players, Yuri Tielemans and James Maddison. We discussed yesterday about the fact that it looked likely that James Maddison to Arsenal suffered a huge blow, as it looked very likely that Liverpool were able to secure Yuri Tielemans' signature after really trying to pay what Leicester City are asking for that £60 million plus, and Liverpool having the funds and the money to try and secure that transfer. But it looks like Leicester City have now reverted their decision to now give Yuri Tielemans a new contract after impressing in a Leicester City shirt in the previous 2 seasons, where they finished consecutively in 5th position and scoring the FA Cup final winner against Chelsea to win their first major domestic trophy. And James Maddison will now be given the opportunity to follow the trend of big name players leaving every year for Leicester City, and this could be a potential boost for Mikel Arteta as he needs to find an addition to solve that creativity problem in the squad. So we will have to wait and see how Arsenal will use the summer transfer window in the end. Make sure you check out the FA Cup post that uses a special link I've put below in the description, and smash that like button to see if you can reach 30 likes. Also subscribe for more daily videos and share the video with your Arsenal friends and family. Click one of the latest videos on the screen and I'll see you there.